Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Steve's down up, where you can find us. We ain't a podcast, we a problem. Houston, copy that. Tell me, can you ride ya? It's to the top, but we started at the bottom. Devin, Steve, Jordan, Busboy Steve, the team. Checking in, we the ones who they come to see. Dining in, come join and pull up a seat. The team, Steve's down up, where you can find us. We ain't a podcast, we a problem. Steve's down up, where you can find us. We ain't a podcast, we a problem.
Let's start the show.
I literally bought it, I'm pretty sure, the last time we recorded.
Oh, really?
While on the episode, yeah. And now it's come to fruition.
That's fucking awesome. It took a little while to get too, right?
Yeah,
like
I just
3 or
got like
4.
an eerie gray package that was like covered in dirt. I was like, what the fuck did I buy? It just said Jordan on it and say like my last name or anything. I was like, what?
It just said Jordan? That's weird.
I was like, what the hell? And I was like, oh, sweet.
It's all written in blood.
I have
Yeah, I was
these.
like,
Yeah,
shit.
in the crawl space of underneath my house, I got some kids that we brought over, and they just fucking throw some food under there and make them make my t-shirts.
That's
Make
awesome.
some money somehow. Well, thank you for getting that.
Oh, of course.
Next time we're around, I'm gonna buy a big old beer or a cranberry vodka or something like that.
There we go.
There you go.
I always
Hey,
think about
everybody.
the
Welcome to the Steve's Diner Podcast. I interrupted you, Jordan. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm your host, Steve. With us today, wearing a CEO of Maryland, if you live here, you're going to die t-shirt, is Jordan.
That's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. CEO of Maryland. I know him. I'm cool.
And we have the CEO of Maryland, Busboy Steve.
I'm here. I'm here, ready to work. You know.
Now, it has been a while since we've recorded a podcast.
Those are my beats.
I know. Well, did I tell you? I was telling Steve.
He jacked my beats.
It only took me 3 years to realize it, but because I had the sound coming out of the computer, it was picking up on the microphone and making my vocals real thin.
Oh,
And
really?
you'd always have like an echo. Not always have an echo, but you had some. You could tell it was like
It was like a tinny sound. Yeah.
That's what you were talking about earlier. Tinny sound.
I never caught
think
that.
Tinny.
It doesn't sound as good as some of the other ones. So we're going to try this.
Oh, yeah.
It only took me 3 years.
Yeah.
I eventually catch on.
And now you could take one side of the headphones off and chicka microphone check or
What's that?
or wait.
Actually, that's pretty cool.
The thousands of fans have never complained about it, so you're probably good.
You
Yeah.
could do a mix master mic.
Right. That'd be awesome. So, so it's been a while. I had schoolwork to do.
Nerd.
School.
So,
School.
yeah. So I had to do shit. So, but anyway, here we are now. We have a fun show today. Devin will be coming a little bit later. I might take that one off because I really can't hear myself. That might be a little bit better. I could
Screaming.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, it's 'cause if you can't hear yourself, it sounds like I'm. Anyway, who cares? All right. We're gonna have a fun show.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, Devin is supposed to
missed
join
it.
us later. I also didn't put up the banner today.
Oh yeah.
Changing it all up.
What is that? Is that the monkeys?
Yeah, that's the
The
monkey.
monkeys? Nice. Oh, he looks like. Oh, dude, turn and look that way. No, the other way. Turn the other way. Turn the other
Oh,
way.
yeah. Look at that.
He got glasses and the headphones.
Yeah.
Oh shit, bro.
Okay. Yeah, that's sick.
Oh god, damn it.
All right. So I guess you have to go
the
on
rest-
YouTube to see that, y'all.
Yeah, I can't do after that.
Steve's all breaking up too. You noticed that, right?
It's not too bad. The audio's coming through not too terrible. It's just a video. He got so sad.
Well, I was telling him. I was trying to
And it's
tell him
showing.
while you were
It just
taking
popped
your
up on
shit
my
or whatever you're
screen.
doing.
It just popped up on my screen. Says whatever my connection.
Poor network
sucks.
connection.
Yeah, is that mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear something cool?
Yeah.
Yes.
This chair I'm sitting in,
Yeah.
it's like an office chair now.
Oh.
$25.
Wow.
Got
On the
lumbar
TikTok
support for
shop.
my bad back.
Nice. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you need
Yeah, I
that.
used to sit in some shitty ass no arm handles.
You
Now I
sat on
love
a
this.
bucket.
I could do this podcast for hours now.
Great.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, everybody strap in.
I'm amped.
We're going
Dude,
to be
I
here
didn't know
for
you
a
had a
while.
bad back. I didn't know you had a bad back.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I know. Me too. It's cool though.
You live with it. It's been feeling pretty good the past 2 weeks, so we're living.
Degenerative disc, right?
Yeah,
Not to throw all
degenerative
your
disc
business out to
disease.
the world, but
Oh, I don't care. But yeah, so the bone that sits on top of my degenerated disc just runs into my nerve.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. But I get
I know.
cortisone shots and now I'm good
Oh, nice. Nice.
for like 3 months at a time.
yeah.
Oh, I'm get that shit.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
And I got these lidocaine patches. I stole those from a friend. Doctor
oh,
prescribed
nice.
icy hots.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
You are. You all proud of your shirt?
Yeah, I
Dude, it
am.
fucking
I
looks
can
good.
tell.
It
He's
looks
been
good, too.
beaming since he came on the camera, since he has his shirt on.
It looks good. I gotta make
It's
sure.
the shirt. I missed you guys. I haven't talked to Steve.
Been
I
a
haven't talked to
minute.
Steve in person in too long.
I know y'all gotta come over. Now it's getting nice out.
I know.
Not that that makes a difference, but now I'm off every weekend, so
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
different.
up.
shit.
That's
right
the
that's
there.
what's
difference.
up.
I know.
I'll
Well,
drink to that.
I mean, speaking of drinking, yeah. What do you got? Screwball?
Mm-hmm.
I got dough ball.
Oh, what is the picture on the dough ball?
It's a dog.
Oh my gosh! From far away, it looks like something. It looks
That
like the
looks
backside of
like-
a dog, right?
Whoa.
That's weird.
It,
Maybe it's
it looks
supposed
like
to.
or like a fly or something, like a moth.
The
What
white part looks really inappropriate if you just look at the nose area. Oh
agree.
God.
I agree.
Well, as tradition, look at Steve already drinking. As tradition on the Steve's on a podcast, before we start a show, we'd like to do a little toast. Here's to a great show, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.
Look at Jordan with the shot glass.
I know the
Amateur.
delicious shot.
Oh, that was good. I really thought you played a fucking recording of Yoda. Hell yeah, I'm not even drunk yet.
Woo! Oh,
That's good.
God damn.
That's really good. What? Woo!
I don't drink
Cheers
anymore.
to that.
I barely drink anymore too.
Liar.
Yeah.
What, me?
Bullshit.
I don't.
You got them sours all over the place.
Oh my gosh, Brie has been going there a lot.
Gotcha.
Dude, they're so good. Dude, it's like they're like melted milkshakes. They're so creamy and so good. And they
Wow.
come out with new ones every week, like 5 or 6 new ones.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm
Which
like,
this
stop
is-
doing that.
RAR?
RAR, yeah. And they opened up in Annapolis.
That's
So
right.
it's like a mile from my work. So, oh my God.
It's
They're
too
so
easy.
good.
It's
way
alcoholic
too
melted
easy.
milkshakes.
They're sours, but they're lactose based. So they're really creamy. And they taste
Oh.
like they just taste like milkshakes. But they're like it's I'll have to next
And
time you
they're
come
like
over.
Strawberry shortcake
I'd be
flavors.
backed
and
up for
stuff.
days.
Yeah, strawberry
Yeah.
shortcake. They got blueberry pie. All the new ones that they got is like they put out a bunch for baseball season, and it's like grape snow cone with vanilla ice cream.
Damn.
It's just a lot of
Go O's.
yeah.
Right.
They had a whole Orioles one, and you should see the logo. I'll have to show you before we finish. I'll show you. I got a bunch.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, RAR Brewery. Check it out in Annapolis. And
Annapolis, and the one in Cambridge. The one in
Cambridge.
Cambridge is a lot bigger, and it's really cool. It's like downtown Cambridge. Don't go at like real late when it's dark because Cambridge. It's Cambridge.
If you live there, you're gonna die.
Yeah, go to Carmella's Cucina, and then you can walk down to
That's
the
what I'm
brewery
saying.
afterwards. Right? Yeah.
get yourself a
Yep.
slice and then go down to
Oh man.
get yourself a boozy milkshake or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that's it. That's kind of like what it is.
Kind of. It's not
Kinda.
cold though. It's not
It's
frozen.
not frozen, right?
Right. Yeah. Definitely. Speaking of Carmela's Cucina, we're gonna have one of Steve's spicy meatballs today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, spicy
Changing it up. We'll
meatball
call it
is
spicy meatball. And then,
anything you do is a spicy meatball.
oh, thank you.
I don't know if that's a compliment, but
Hey, leave me alone.
we'll
My
have
shit's breaking up.
we'll have some interesting news, I think. Very one subject news today. And it's not farts, aliens, Bigfoot, but it is gross.
Oh, it's gross. Okay.
Well, sort
Hell yeah.
of. What else are we gonna do? I don't know. We'll talk about some stuff.
Some
Whatever.
stuff.
We'll do what we usually do.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, we are recording this April 4th, April 3rd. And I guess probably the big news story that's happened since the last time was Key Bridge, right?
Yeah, Key Bridge, definitely.
Yeah.
At least around
Shit.
that was nationwide news, but yeah, around here it's like
It
holy
was,
shit.
and I was curious. Maybe we'll ask Devin when he comes on if what the coverage was like, because I think it was big. Like,
Well, it was
It was
on
pretty
when I was
big.
watching the news in the morning. Well, I watched the local news and then it flips to like the Good Morning America or
Yeah.
Today Show, and they had it for like 3 days in a row. They had somebody there
Yeah.
at
Mhm.
least 3 days. Yeah.
I think because there's video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking chilling too.
It was, dude. Well, Jordan told me about it. I woke up in the morning. He's like,
So,
did you hear about
That's
the
what
Key
you-
Bridge or whatever? I was like, no. And then I watched. I was like, oh fuck.
fuck, I know.
It
I
took me like
watched it.
5 watches to process it.
Yeah,
Me too.
same here.
Yeah. Like I
And-
was like, what? Well, then I started like looking for cars going across.
That's what I did
Mhm.
too. Yeah.
And that
and
was
then
that was the best thing, was that they were able to stop
They stopped
most
it.
of it.
Yeah, when I heard that audio, the dispatcher,
Yeah.
whoever that was like, "Hey, close," and they were just doing it on the regular. They're just like, "Hey, we got a mayday from the boat. Just stop traffic on each side, and then we'll get the guys that are on the bridge." And that was before I heard that. I watched it over and over again because, of course, it was on over and over again.
Right.
And I realized I was like, "Man, all those cars there's no cars." But then you could see the fucking truck, the three trucks in there that were sitting there the whole time.
Yeah.
And they were all supposedly they were in there like just sitting there on break.
Yeah.
It's I
sucks.
mean, thank God they saved those lives and RIP to them. I mean,
Right, yeah,
some
I
of them are
mean,
still
it's-
on the boat, right?
The crew?
Yeah.
Yeah, the crew's still on the boat.
And I saw they had like 14 days of supply, so hopefully they're
Take a boat out there to get them supplies, right? I mean,
true.
don't you
True.
I
think?
was thinking, I think they could just get them. I don't
Yeah.
understand why they're still in there. Like, get them off, but they're investigating, I guess.
Or I don't know. I guess it's not just open up a door and
It's a big ass boat.
it's a big ass boat.
They
They might
brought
be
like
stuck.
that might be it. I mean, the fucking front of the boat's completely under the bridge still.
It's on the bottom of the thing. Like the boat is on the ground. Like the bridge is on top
Like
of it.
pushed
And
it
pushed it down
down.
onto the ground.
Damn.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just saw that like yesterday or today.
I feel so bad for those people that were on those construction workers. Like, that's a chilling way
See,
to go.
That's exactly what I keep thinking too. Like, just
Ah.
all of it.
That feeling when you're like, oh fuck, we're gonna
Well, I'm
fall
Hopefully it
hoping-
was
first.
like,
quick.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Hopefully, something that I mean, that's
It's
sounds
so
bad
dark.
too, but hopefully
Yeah.
something hit them, because that's to me one of the worst ways to go. Like being in your car and then just going, in a boat or anything in the ocean. Yeah, no thanks. And then no.
Now, Steve, you drive across the Bay Bridge pretty much every day. Have you-
every day. Yeah.
Have you and has that changed anything that you feel about it?
I mean, it's a little bit freakier,
Yeah.
but I'm not like more scared.
Right.
Just think of the exact thing we were just talking about. Like, holy shit, if I go, am I going to be able to get out? Like, if something doesn't hit the top of my car, and I've actually always thought about that. Every time I go over, if it happened to collapse for whatever reason, would I be able to get out? But if I'm at the top, that's 186 feet.
Yeah. I mean,
Top
people.
of the Bay Bridge,
people-
yeah.
By the
It's
way, and they
tall.
don't talk about this a lot, but there are a lot of people that jump off that motherfucker. It just
Mhm.
doesn't get news coverage because they don't that.
they don't
Yeah.
want to popularize it.
They don't want it at all. And it happens at least well, I don't know. It happens a lot because it stalls traffic and because go just like in a movie, they'll get to the top and jump in the car and just jump.
Yeah, well, that's
Oh fuck.
I've been.
If you're at the top, you're not going to 180, 90 feet.
It's high up there.
I
Like
think
the
it was
top of the
2
Bay
years
Bridge.
ago. I was coming back from the beach and the bridge was shut down. I think for that.
Well, they had one really bad one where it's a husband and wife, and they didn't like jump, they didn't get out of their cars. Well, they got out of their cars and then they climbed up the part that
Yeah, that rail.
the real big one that you could
Yeah,
walk
the
on.
big ass cable. Or
The
whatever
two
it
of them
is.
walked up there, yeah, and then they were up there for hours. Shut both sides down for hours.
Oh,
It was, yeah, it was, and then one of them jumped, I think, and then the next day, I think it was the wife, and then the next day, the husband went back up there because he was being whatever, and it was, yeah.
Why
I
didn't
don't
he jump
remember
with
the
her?
outcome. I don't know.
man.
I don't
they
know.
are
Maybe he was
fucked
like,
up in
I
the
was just
head.
faking. I'm just
He's like,
faking it.
psych.
Yeah, he's like, oh, good. I didn't have to. Yeah, no, we shouldn't.
Now,
we
now
shouldn't laugh
people
about
do
that.
jump off that and live though, right? I mean, I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
I think
Because
it's
they have, and what happens is you'll immediately know, but like they put an alert for, well, you won't immediately know, but like a water rescue for Queen Anne's County and like Anne Arundel County, their boats go out, and it'll on Facebook, that they're going out there to look for someone. That
oh,
jump.
interesting, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, it didn't really change a lot. It just, I still go over it every day, just the same, cursing at people, going low and what the fuck, and shit like that.
I
I
always yell at
mean,
you for putting your camera on.
It's hanging on the thing.
I don't
It's
like
on
it.
my thing.
I don't like it. It's distracting.
aw.
It's
Distracted
hanging
driving.
right there. No, it's not. It's on the. I'm not holding it.
I know, but you're fucking around. You just
No,
drive.
I hit play and then I just drive, or I hit record and then I
Where
just
do you? Are
drive.
you parked when you hit record? He's
Are
all
you
frozen.
serious
Oh,
right
he
now?
actually wasn't
Are you
frozen. He
serious
was
right
just
now?
sitting there
I wasn't
kinda
frozen. I'm like, are you serious right now? No, I'm not parked. But I put my phone on there when I get. I am parked when I put my phone in there. What? You've never changed the radio station or put your GPS on
Oh,
in
just
the
fucking with
car? I know. Don't
it. I
do
just
that.
fucking with it.
Don't do that. I'm a very safe driver. I'm an excellent driver.
Absolutely.
I am.
Yeah. So, Joy, what do you think, man? It's just, are you gonna have any different feelings driving over bridges?
I don't think so. I mean,
What
I
about
mean, I
like
don't know.
Hannah? I know Hannah hates bridges.
Yeah, well, she's gotten good. She's been driving over the Bay Bridge some trips, and she
Oh,
does while driving because she's just locked into the road. She doesn't look at the side. She's not really
right.
thinking about it. I don't know. I mean, I saw something that like that bridge, the Key Bridge is a little old, and like bridges are kind of built to avoid that now. I feel like the Bay Bridge is. I feel very safe on it. They know how fucking crazy it is. Like if
It does feel
something
sturdier for some reason. But
Right.
happened
Well,
on
the
the
Key
Bay Bridge, that'd be devastating. Like
Well, I didn't
that
realize
is a
the Key
big ass
Bridge was
bridge.
the Key Bridge is not that much small. It was like I think they said 180, and the Bay Bridge is like 186 because they got to get cruise ships under there.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it
Right.
was that big.
I don't honestly, I don't think I've ever been on the Key Bridge.
I was saying the same thing.
I don't know if I have either.
Maybe a handful. Maybe I don't think there's no reason to unless
Right,
you're
I
like
mean-
Glen Burnie or Dundalk.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
take
go
the
if I'm
tunnel,
on 695, I go the other way towards like Towson.
right? Or if you were to go the other way, you're going to go the tunnel.
Right.
Like
I
the
always
other
go the
ones,
tunnel.
yeah. The other one, you're just going to, yeah. It doesn't make sense if
It must be like in Baltimore going up to northern Baltimore County.
yeah, or like
Or
the
Cecil
south,
County,
the south, or like Cecil's way up there, or the downside, like you go up over it and then go down to Dundalk.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. I
The
never
other
had a
thing
reason
with
to
the
do that.
Bay
Mm-mm.
Bridge, like that big of a ship isn't going up the Chesapeake Bay, is it? Because I mean, this was like the Baltimore port's like what?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that's
where
how it
they're
gets
going
there.
from the dock
Yeah, they got to go through the bay first, or the Bay Bridge first.
to get to the ocean.
Yeah,
They have to go through Baltimore, like leave the Baltimore harbor, go in. That basically feeds into the Chesapeake Bay.
yeah. Next
And
time,
then
I
they
guess I
go
never thought about
through
that.
the bay
Yeah, that
into
makes
the
sense.
ocean. Yeah.
next time you
Damn.
go over the Bay Bridge, look south, and there's a bunch of ships sitting there. They
That's
they
true.
sit
I guess
out
I
there
have
now.
seen that. You're
Yeah.
right.
A
I do
lot
see
more than
those
they
ships.
used to, and now they just sit there. And then one got stuck a couple months ago,
I
last
remember
summer, I
that.
think. One got stuck.
Yeah.
It
I
was
remember
like a
that.
little bit too gross. Too gross.
Too
Hey,
gross.
is he too gross? And
Screwball.
it was stuck there for like a week.
That's
Just
crazy.
stuck.
Yeah. Well, not
Boats are
funny
scary.
at all, but
It's
you know,
not.
something we
R.I.P.
needed
to
to talk
those.
about. Just get
Yeah.
a.
Oh,
I
by
was
the
curious
way,
about you, Steve.
Jordan, when you said it's just kind of old, the One Bay Bridge, I guess they call it it's the one on the left, the one with
Mhm.
3 lanes, the
Right.
one where you're
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
home.
Uh-huh.
That one was built 5 years before the Key Bridge, but the other one, you ready for this?
Yeah.
That was built in 20 years before that, 1950 something.
Yeah.
Really?
The
Yeah.
first one you go over with 2 lanes was built, just celebrated like 60 years.
That one's
Or
definitely worse too. I hate that one.
Yeah, it was built
Imagine it was
Oh no,
always
I hate
two
the
lanes
3-lane
though
one.
before the other
I hate the
before the other
3-lane one.
bridge.
Yeah.
before the other bridge, it was only 1 lane each way. Yeah,
Because we're the opposite. So the one going to Ocean City, I don't mind.
that's
Well,
2 lanes.
from us.
that's the old one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the old. I don't mind that one because you're kind of going downhill the whole time, basically. Like it's a slow incline or slow decline,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot more downhill. Yeah.
and then the
yeah.
barricades aren't as see-through.
Okay.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
I know what the incline. I know the incline. Yeah, because if you're
Incline
on
fucked
Kent
me up. I don't
Island,
even know what you're talking about.
I know
So
what you're
like
talking about. I don't
for
know about
us,
where
me and
I
my
mean, it goes
father.
up and then down, both sides.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
it's a
when
lot
you first get
steeper
on, yeah, it's steeper and short, and then when you get to the
and it
top, then it's
turns.
just straight down, and then it's just straight
Yeah.
down,
And the
I
way
don't
back
pay
from
attention.
Ocean City for us, you go slowly up and they take
Slowly
us
up.
hard down on the turn.
hard down at the bottom where you're looking at Sandy Point. Yeah.
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 I like coming home bridge is better than going there bridge. I like it because
Nah.
you can get in the middle. There's a middle lane.
There is a middle lane.
I like
The middle lane's
lane.
my least favorite if the traffic's
If the
coming
traffic's
the other way.
going both ways, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
well, I
the
don't do
worst.
that
They
lane.
they
Yeah.
call that the suicide lane.
I
Yeah.
have never, ever
Ridden in that lane.
been going home from there with that lane open.
No way.
Never.
What?
Never.
You've never
You
been
don't
going
remember
over
it.
2 that way, and 1 going the other way.
No, it's always been all 3 lanes going that way. But I'm going like during touristy times.
Hmm.
Like I don't cross
Yeah, but it's
that way in
sometimes
the mornings. Like in the mornings, they probably open it up to go that way.
It's so different now. Like it's all over the place now. It used to be a certain time of day it would, and but now it's like all over the place.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless the weather's bad. If the weather's bad, they don't open. Of course, they don't do 2-way.
I got you.
Like today, this whole week has been shit because it's 3 lanes going that way.
I
Yeah.
got you.
But like if you went over like just in the middle of the day on a Saturday or Sunday, it might be 2 ways going.
Well,
it might
yeah,
be.
but I'm usually going the other way. Well, I guess not. If I'm going home on a Saturday, I don't know. I don't think I have though. Honestly, I don't.
That would be crazy. What I've been
That
on the
would be
other
crazy.
side when I used to work at night. They work on those bridges every night. So unless there's weather and they're foggy or something like that,
yeah,
they usually shut down the 3 lanes, all 3 lanes, and then have 1 lane each way on the other side. Like it used to be in the 50s.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
damn.
every night when I was coming home, it's tractor trailers coming at you, cars like
fuck
1-1.
that.
Nah, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's
I don't like
horrible.
I
Now
don't
when they
like
work on that side, on the other side, then they have 2 lanes, but they leave the middle lane open or closed. So it's 1 going east, 1 going west, but nobody in the middle.
They should get creative with that shit. Have it going the opposite ways in the outside
Alternate.
lanes and only 1 going the middle.
Holy shit. Bro.
That would be fun.
Dude, it's bad enough now without the toll lanes and those arrows and shit. It's so
I thought when they got rid of the toll booths, like there wouldn't be any traffic anymore.
it's worse. I think it's worse now.
Yeah.
I think that's my opinion. I've lived over this side for 12 years. I think it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just seems like it. It's
Well, I
confusing.
mean, I feel like
And now they
getting
have-
on when there's tolls, like
You sit in traffic, but
you send traffic at the toll, but then everyone slowly skirts out of it onto the bridge at a steady pace. Now you all just
yep.
It's a merge.
converge into 2 lanes real quick.
Converge and merge.
The Bay Bridge sucks straight up though. Like me and Hannah travel really early in the morning just to avoid the traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the bridge itself is whatever. I don't really mind it. I'm not really afraid of it. Never really have been, but the traffic I hate.
Yeah.
It's always horrible if you go
Yeah.
like at a peak time.
True. And if you're not from Maryland, you have no idea what the fuck we've been talking about for the past 15 minutes.
Yeah, look that up while we're talking about it. And it's not the Chesapeake Bay Bridge
The
tunnel.
fell. Or
Which,
yeah,
no,
or
no,
that,
no.
yeah.
That yeah, because there's a lot. Because technically, if you look up the Bay Bridge, it's going to send you to the one in Virginia. Now, have you done that
Yeah.
one?
I've
Have
been
you
on
done that before?
I've
That's
never been on that one.
oh, dude, it's not real high up,
Right.
but you're like 5 miles on a bridge, and then you go in a tunnel for like
Yep.
4 miles. Then you come up another bridge, tunnel, bridge, tunnel.
Oh,
and it's
for
like
real?
Yeah.
it's like 20 miles or something.
I've
Yeah,
never
it's
heard
long
of
as
this.
fuck. I did it when
Yeah,
I
if
was a
you
kid.
If you ever go to like Virginia Beach or
I'm
well, I
good.
guess you wouldn't where you live, but
Right.
Virginia Beach or Nags Head and stuff. You
Right.
go down past Salisbury in
Mm,
Maryland, you go all the way down the East Coast, past Chincoteague and stuff.
Yeah.
mhm,
Then it's right there at the
They have
end,
a sign
right on the
for it
tip.
on the way to Ocean City
mm.
Yeah.
because you
Yep.
can go that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
That
Well,
sounds shitty.
that's bridge talk for you.
I know.
Yeah. I had a feeling we might talk about the bridge.
Yeah. Well, we had to.
Biggest thing in Maryland.
Yeah.
Huh.
CEO of Maryland, I had to get his opinions. I had to get his thoughts.
No. A lot of people tag me in a lot of videos. That
Oh
I was
shit!
like,
I just realized with your shirt, Jordan, that's probably like.
It's a Maryland
Oh.
ass episode.
Oh, but yeah. Oh,
But that with the bridge talk.
oh, the bridge.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
insensitive.
it's
I'll
okay.
change.
Nobody-
That's
I'll go
fine.
shirtless the rest of the podcast.
It's fine. Okay.
Oh, hold on.
That's awful. All right. What are you doing?
Hold on. Do you hear it?
No. Anytime you play anything on your phone, I can never hear it.
It's so weird.
That nothing?
Nothing.
No.
Really?
Oh, I heard ladies and gent.
Okay.
All
We'll
right.
cut
Well,
all
I don't
this
want to
out.
get. I don't want to get edited or. It's this. The bridge. Never mind.
Okay.
How do you not hear that? I don't understand.
I
You
remember
can
I
hear
did it
me.
once and no one could hear it.
I
I couldn't
think-
believe it either.
I think it's Zoom does background suppression. They think it's background noise, so they
Well,
They
that was
block it
MC
out.
Shan with the bridge.
the bridge. I guess.
Yeah. MC Shan.
I
Okay,
got
whatever.
you. All right. What do you want to do next?
Let's talk about stuff.
Let's
You want
talk
to hear
about.
something crazy?
Yes.
It's gonna be so quick,
That's what she said.
and you can. And if you want to cut it out, I understand because I'm the only Texans fan in the world. But we
I
just
know what
trade for
you're gonna say.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
listen to this. That's not what I'm gonna talk about, even though it's
Okay.
awesome. I'm gonna talk about a different trade we had
Okay.
back in 2022 when we traded that creep Deshaun Watson.
Oh yeah.
This is the last year of all the trades. So listen to this. That trade in 2022, the Browns received Deshaun Watson and a 2024 6th-round pick. Here's what the Texans got. A 2022 first-round pick that turned into a starting O-lineman. 2022 fourth that turned to Damian Pierce. 2023 first that turned to Will Anderson. 2023 third. Look, this is a lot of 2020s. 2023 third, Tank Dell.
Uh-huh.
2024 first, which turned to 2 second-round picks, which we just flipped for Stephon Diggs.
Ah,
So basically, Deshaun turned into an O-lineman, Will Anderson, Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, running back,
Holy
and 4
shit.
picks.
that's insane. That's insane.
That's a fleece job.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And he sucks.
And Deshaun sucks. Yeah, it's
And-
crazy.
And all the Cleveland fans want Joe Flacco.
They do.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And we drafted a phenom, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
But that's enough for the Texans talk till
Well, Texans are going to look good this year, I think.
that Stephon Diggs trade is crazy.
That's nuts.
I
Former
had to bring
Terp.
it up. I know. I'm getting the jersey
Right.
immediately.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Gaithersburg, shout out.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that's right,
gosh.
G-Bird.
He's from Gaithersburg. He's from right down the
I
road.
forgot that.
Moco.
Yeah,
Moco.
that's nice. So Steve,
Me? Yep. What's
we
up?
were talking earlier about Cambridge and RAR Brewery and Carmela's Cucina.
Yep. I love that.
Carmela's
place.
Cucina is really good.
400
I can't remember. We
Academy
haven't done a
Street.
promo in so long.
I
can't
know,
remember
400
what to
Academy
say. I don't even
Street.
remember what to
They
say.
got pizza. They got cannolis.
Where is it?
Chef
400 Academy Street.
Stefano. 400 Academy Street. Yeah,
That's right.
It's right when you go over the Cambridge Bridge. You turn right at
Another
the
bridge.
Harriet Tubman mural.
Oh yeah.
There used to be a Burger King there, by the way. Now it's just grass. I don't get that, but whatever. Yeah, and you go right down around the corner. It's right there. You can't miss it. It's on the corner. I got to go when it's nice out so we can sit outside.
It looks like a cool little downtown area there. Like, is it?
Yeah, there's a nice like a seafood restaurant there on the water, and there are some nice. I don't know if I live there, but there's some condos right around the water there that.
This is so off topic.
Okay, I'm
but
ready.
Do you remember Michael Campanaro? He played for the Ravens for a couple
Oh
years.
yeah, the guy from Columbia, the kid from Columbia.
Yeah, he was from like where your
River
aunt lives.
Yeah, and he went to the River Hill High School with my cousins. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm like Facebook friends with his parents, and
weird.
I know. Anyway, they're selling their house in Cambridge, and it's like 1 point something million. It's like right on the water. It's real nice.
It's a bag.
Yeah, but
anyway. He's a receiver, right? Or was a receiver?
He was. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, he doesn't play anymore. But yeah, he best game was against Tampa Bay one time. But whatever. Neither here nor there. He came to Frederick Raven's Nest meeting one time.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
And we signed autographs and stuff. He was a great guy. He brought his whole family. That's how I became Facebook friends with his parents.
It's a good name.
He probably needed a ride because he was like 16 or something. He was like, I always saw him as a kid. I was like, how's he playing for the Ravens?
Yeah, it was cool though because they showed pictures like when he was like 10 or 12, like wearing Ravens like.
Oh, that's always cool. I love that shit. When it's during a Caps game and stuff when they show like, oh, here's somebody playing with TJ Oshie and here's where he had his jersey on when he was 6. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Connor McMichael. He's a He's a
what Caps gonna do, man? They gonna make it?
Oh my god, winning the cup. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, all I know is I put on them over 80 points in the season. And
nice.
They stopped at like 82 and they keep losing. I'm like, what the fuck?
They got time. Well, we got the Flyers on the schedule still.
Yeah, the last
which are right there. We got the Penguins tomorrow, which are right there, and I think we have the Island. So like those 3 games are gonna be huge. Like,
yeah, we're going like
Ottawa. We're sitting 7 rows up from the glass.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
make some posters like, "This is my first game. Can I have a stick?"
We're all over 25.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, and you never know.
Yeah, for Brian's birthday.
Oh, that's awesome. Birthday. Damn.
Yeah. We got cheap tickets though, considering the seats.
120 for 7 rows up. Yeah.
Damn.
120 seat.
Yeah, that's about what I think. Is that about what I paid that time, like 10 years ago when you and I went and sat in like the 4th or 5th row or something?
I don't know what you paid. You didn't tell me.
Oh yeah, where did I get that money from? I remember I had a special stash of money somehow.
Are you gonna put that out here on the podcast now?
Whatever. That was a long time ago. I got TikTok money now, so she can suck it. She'll listen to this like in 6 months. She'll never remember. She'll listen though, and randomly. By the way, she'll listen like months after it's on, and she'll randomly say, the best movie of 1920 was this movie," and I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, "You talk about it on your show," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What show and when?" Off. I know, what the fuck.
Oh well.
Oh, I thought that looks like what I think Jen on TikTok I think has like that. And I was like,
okay.
Wait, uh-oh. What is happening?
I don't know.
My bad, y'all. I had to cough so bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
What'd you do? Pause?
I just muted.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I think I hit my video first on accident, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were wondering why you dropped off.
What'd they call that on the radio, Steve? The button? Was it the cough button?
Dump button.
Was it the dump button? It wasn't a cough button? Okay.
No.
Can you hear me chewing my gum?
Dump is when you take out some of the dialogue.
Can't hear
Say it again?
Yeah.
Jordan? You can't hear me chewing gum?
No.
Okay.
Let's
Cool.
see it.
You're good to go.
Oh, whatever.
All right. Where were we? Oh,
Oh,
we went from spicy meatball to dump buttons.
yeah, we went all over the place for that. That was fun,
That was
though.
quite a little journey. So anyway, what were we talking about? Oh,
You were talking about do you want? I got a list. My spicy
this
meatball
is-
is a list.
here we go. This is the list, and
I got a
have
list.
an idea because Steve already told me partly what it is. But go
Oh,
ahead,
yeah.
say what it is first.
Well, I have a list, and I got this idea kind of like lists are all everywhere. You get a list. Oh, this is this, and this songs are turning 40. And I thought of, okay, well, I want to do movies turning 40. And then I was like, okay, look, I get it, but Devin and Jordan are a lot younger.
Right.
So they might know the movies, but do they know them like we know them? That doesn't matter. So I skipped it to 30 years. So I was like, okay,
Right.
let's see what movies are turning 30 this year, because that's old to me. It's really old probably to Jordan going, oh, that was before my time. But
He's
these movies
27,
are
so-
ridiculous. And
Okay.
after I saw the list, I was like, I can't believe all these came out the same year. To me,
So it'd be 1994.
1994, these movies came out. I can read them,
So-
and you can mention whether you've seen it or heard of it, which you probably
And
heard of all of them, maybe
If
except
Jordan doesn't know the movie, he has to guess what it's about
Okay.
from the
for.
title.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, and they're in not really any particular order, except for the last three are probably, I mean, for me, two of the three are probably in my top 10. Like, they're so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just going to go with a list, but there's in no particular order, I guess. I'm going to do it. All right.
Okay.
I'm just trying to put myself in the 1994 mind frame.
I mean, you probably know one off the top of your head, one or
Can
two.
I guess one?
You can, yeah, if you want to guess. Now, this list was
I just want to know, is Pulp Fiction one?
yes.
That's the only
list.
movie I know from 1994.
That's
No,
so funny.
you'll know most of these,
Okay.
but whether you know
That was
that they came out in
94.
94, huh?
I don't know why I
Interesting.
knew that. I don't know why I knew that.
I don't think I saw it till 95.
Bro, we went to the movies together and saw it.
Did we?
We went to Laurel.
Oh.
It's a good
Okay.
movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember going and
Yeah, I do remember that now.
yeah, we went to Laurel. It was me, you,
That
Bree, and
old-
I think
that
John.
old
Yeah,
outside mall.
Yep, because
Okay.
that's where I saw Star Wars: New Hope. Yeah, the one outside.
In 77?
Yeah,
Get the
my
fuck
dad
outta here.
dropped Karen and I off at that Laurel one.
Just the
Yep.
two of you?
Yep. It was, and my brother was with us, but my dad kept him because he was like 3.
I was
So-
going to say.
Yeah, so he didn't stay with us. So my dad I was 7, and my dad dropped us off and left us at the movies. That's
That's what I was- I'm like-
that's back in the day. It was.
Yeah, see, get in there. Go watch a movie.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna wait in the
What are you,
car,
little
smoke
pussy?
cigarettes.
Oh, better get in there. Get in. Yeah. But no, it was my dad.
With
My
your
mom
brother
probably
in
would have
the
never
car.
done that.
Right,
yeah.
literally with the baby in the car.
Yeah. So
I'm just
all
kidding.
right.
Mr. Bradford didn't smoke.
Oh, he was running. We probably went there because there was a running store around the other side of the movie theater, and he probably went to go buy new shoes or something. My dad would run fucking all the time.
What color?
Mm.
What, the running shoes?
Yeah.
You will never get to this list.
I'm just kidding around. Go ahead.
All right, so let's go with I'll name the movie, and then if you know what it is, then I won't name who was in it. So the first one I have is True Lies.
Never heard
Arnold
of it.
Schwarzenegger, Jamie Lee Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwartz. Yes, Arnold. Arnold
Cut that.
Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can't. It just sounds weird now.
Dude,
Tom Arnold. What? I'm not
did
saying
you
it
not
like
say
that.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, I'm saying it, but it just sounds weird. It sounds weird.
All right,
You
just
cut
Tom
at a bad
Arnold.
time.
Tom Arnold.
I never
and
saw
Jamie
it.
Lee Curtis. You never saw it?
No.
Very good movie. I don't know if it holds up, but it's a very good movie. It's also got the guy who was in Titanic. He died recently. He was
Leo?
in Titanic.
Oh.
No. He was the guy like going down looking for the stuff in the modern day part of Titanic. I forgot his name. All right. So True Lies, you should
So-
watch the movie. It's really
So
good.
do I guess what it's about now?
Guess what it's about? Because I don't know, except for True Lies.
Now that I know the cast, I'm gonna think Jamie Lee Curtis is in trouble from Tom Arnold, so Arnold comes in and saves the day, and he's a spy.
Well,
Spy.
that's close. I mean, Arnold
Really?
is like a spy, but Tom Arnold works with Arnold Schwartz, and Jamie Lee Curtis is married to Arnold, and they just try to hide. Like
They double
you have
cross.
to you have to watch. It takes place in D.C. There is a good part where he goes to a car dealership, like a used car dealership in D.C., and gets in the car with that guy I was talking about, which I'm drawing a blank now. It's really pissing me off. And they're driving down like New York Avenue, and they go past the car wash. Steve, remember the double-decker McDonald's
Oh yeah,
back there?
had the arches.
Yeah, and right past that, there was a
Sick.
car wash, a real big car wash. They go driving past that like
Oh
twice.
yeah,
And
I
it's one of
remember
those
that.
film
Yeah.
things where I know they made a mistake because they drive past it and immediately they drive past it again, but on the opposite side, like, and they don't turn around.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. I mean, it's 30 years old now, so I don't know if
Yeah.
it holds up. The second movie I have on the list is called Speed
Ah,
Oh,
with
I know that.
Keanu Reeves
Yep.
and that chick,
what's her face? Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. Yes.
Is that right?
That's like her first movie. I want to say, yeah, that's her. Yeah. And who was the bad guy that had the bomb under the bus?
It
Come
was
on,
the bus. That's
Dick
right.
is-
Blue
Zinnia?
Ribbon, Paps Blue Ribbon.
Oh, what the
Yeah, that
fuck's his
guy.
name?
I know
I can't remember.
some names.
1990 Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
You know
right?
that,
I-
right,
Here's to that.
Jordan? You know what Speed is?
I've never seen it. I only know what it is because of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I'm just starting Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I love
Well,
that show.
there's like
I might have another
Jake
sip.
Peralta loves action movies, so like every now and again there's an episode modeled off of an action movie, and Speed's one of them. He's like, I'm working a Speed. So
That's funny. All right, the third movie on the list is called The Crow. That stars Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee. And you know what, to tell you the truth, I saw it back then and I don't know technically what he was. He was a crow. I don't remember.
I think I saw it. I don't remember at all.
And the trivia
I've heard
on
of
that
it.
one is
Well, the big story, yeah.
the big story on what happened during that movie is Brandon Lee, which was Bruce Lee's son. You know who Bruce Lee is, right, Jordan?
Oh yeah.
He was the man. And this is his son died in the movie when they were making it because of some fucking shit that happened. It's been for 30 years talking about it. He died in real life.
Damn.
It was kind of like that movie Rust that they were filming.
Yeah.
Kind of the same
Baldwin?
thing. It was
Is that
like
who it was?
he got shot with a gun that they thought
Mhm.
was empty and it wasn't.
A prop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like I think it was during the shooting. So yeah, that was bad.
Of course it was during the shooting. They shot it.
Oh Jesus. Oh my God, the good one.
Look, we can joke about Brandon.
No, that
Lee
was
now.
yes. We can joke. We can joke.
He's
All right,
fine.
next
Ask
one on the
Bruce
list.
Lee
He's
about
not
that.
fine, but he's
Right.
bones.
The next one on the list, Clerks
Ah,
94.
yeah.
Now
Never
you know
heard of it.
cutting out. Wait, what did you just say, Jordan?
I never heard of it.
Never heard of Clerks.
Stop it. Jay and
Nah.
Silent Bob.
Oh, okay.
All
Heard
right.
of them.
Mother,
It was the
motherfuck.
it's
Mother,
where they
motherfuck, fuck.
So it's a
Motherfuck,
comedy.
motherfuck, noise, noise, noise.
Noise.
Oh, wait, hold
15
up.
bucks, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If you don't know me, owe me, owe me.
Oh,
Jungle
yeah.
Love.
Steve,
Yep.
do you remember when we were at your house and
Oh,
you were singing that all night long?
It's a lot. It was a lot that night.
was a
It was
lot.
a lot.
You were singing it all night
What was I
long.
singing? Jungle Love or
That
15 bucks?
that
little
whatever
man?
you just said.
15 bucks, little man. Put that,
Put
shit,
that shit
in my hand.
Oh
So
my
that's
God.
that's from what, 3?
No,
Clerks
that's from the
Oh, the movie Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
yeah, but I think they did that in Clerks. They did that in Clerks.
The first one?
Yeah, the two kids come up to him and ask him
Oh.
for the dime bag or whatever, and they
Okay.
start.
All right.
Gosh, I will have to go back because I've watched all of them more than once, and I get them kind of mixed up.
All I saw was Clerks. I never saw any of the other ones.
Oh,
I
well,
saw
go back
Mallrats.
now. Mallrats was related, but Mallrats had a lot of stars in it.
Stan
lot.
Lee.
Yeah, he was in it. But so Clerks, the second one came out. They worked at like the fucking mini mart burned down.
Okay.
So they worked at a fast food chain, that was
Okay.
like really corny. I liked it. I watched that a bunch of times. Then you got Jay and Silent Bob and all the other ones, but they just did technically Clerks 3, I guess.
Yeah,
Dude,
I haven't watched
you
it.
should watch it because you don't have to. It doesn't have anything to do with 2,
Right.
but it goes back to 1. And
Right.
dude, it kind of hits hard because it's about them being old and it's them and then how good of friends they are. And I was like, oh damn,
creepers.
yeah,
Steve didn't
dude, it
cry though.
was. I didn't cry, but I got the creepers.
Do you know Steve doesn't cry, Jordan? This is a revelation that came
I didn't
out
know that.
last time I was at his house.
Did you cry when
Yeah.
the Caps won the cup?
I was pretty close. I was close. I
I
probably
didn't cry when the Caps won the cup.
I was probably closer
I
to
did.
crying. Probably closer
Multiple
to crying
times that
about the
week.
Caps winning, like after, like rewatching something from it, like rewatching TJ Oshie and his dad with the cup and stuff. Like
yeah.
a couple years later, watching that, I'm like, oh, that's tough.
I'm the exact opposite. I cry at everything.
Oh,
Everything.
I cry.
Bree
a lot,
cries
yeah.
a lot. Bree
You get
cries
that
at
from me.
everything too.
The Wood Boys cry, and we're not ashamed.
I don't
That's
give a shit.
well. Speaking of that, the next movie. You ready?
Look at that segue.
I know. And it is perfect for this one. This is a Tim Burton movie, and it's called Ed Wood.
That's one of my favorites.
I've heard it, but never seen it.
Right?
Really?
And that's Tim Burton and Johnny Depp. Stars Johnny Depp. Steve, you need to explain this one a little bit so I don't ruin it since it's one of your favorites.
Do you want to guess what it's about?
It's
Oh.
about
If you say Ed Wood,
It's
Well-
about this guy walking around.
it's about that's what I was gonna say, so now I gotta pivot here. Panic pivot.
The lumberjack. His name's
So I mean,
Ed.
Ed Wood was a Wall Street shark,
oh,
and no, I don't know. That's all I got.
why make a movie about him?
Because he, see, I'm about to just say the plot of Wolf of Wall Street, so I know it's
Okay,
wrong.
that's fine. It might be a remake.
Yeah, so I mean, he was just a shark and scammed people and made a lot of
got you.
money and fought off the government.
Okay. Well,
Boss.
it's absolutely wrong.
Or he was a director.
I was wondering
He
what
was a
you were
director.
doing, Steve.
Yeah.
He was, yeah.
He
He's
was
a director for real?
He
Yeah.
directed.
Oh shit!
He directed Plan 9 from Outer Space, which is
Oh, the worst
possibly
movie ever.
the worst movie ever made. Yeah. So
I
it's
remember watching that with you,
we watched that. Oh,
where it's like
Aw.
daytime and then nighttime.
yeah. That's night. Then it goes back to day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Good
all
stuff.
fucked up.
not the
But
worst
yeah. So
movie ever,
it's
though.
a movie about him, played
Okay.
by
Yeah, it's
Johnny Depp. No.
Yeah, Tim
Yes.
Burton.
Yeah.
Stars Johnny Depp. Yeah.
Johnny Depp
Yeah.
plays Tim Burton or plays
Ed Wood. Yeah.
Maybe I
Black.
did know about this then. If I said director, I,
have
probably
it-
had it in my
I have
head.
it literally sitting right there. You probably
Yeah.
looked at it 100 times.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's so good. It's so good. It's about his love of film, basically, and all the
Yeah.
lengths he would go to do it, and he just wasn't very good.
Aw, that's
It's,
okay.
it's kind of like this podcast, is how I look at
Yeah.
it.
I don't know.
I mean, we like
There's
to do it. It's just not very good.
Did you see what was the other one that just came out with James Franco recently, where it was like the same kind of movie where he
Yeah,
that was really good.
the
About
something
one of the worst
artist,
movies
the
ever.
disaster artist or something.
Yes.
Oh, is that about
Yeah.
the guy that he made that movie called The Room or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, you should watch it.
I
That's
will.
really good too.
Yeah. I always say I'll watch movies and I don't. But
I know you never do.
this
This
one,
is
All right,
I
ready?
will.
I might have to rewatch Ed Wood. I wonder if Jordan. I wonder if Owen's seen it.
It's
I'm sure
so
he
good.
has, but all right, next on the list because I just don't want to take up all the time.
Yeah.
But next on the list, really good movie, really long movie called Hoop Dreams.
Ah, never saw it.
Mm.
That's pretty
Ah,
easy to guess what it's about.
You know what it's about,
Hula hoops.
but but I'll give it since you don't know. And I won't.
Earrings.
All right, you got it. All right, next. No, Hoop Dreams was a documentary,
Right.
and it was a real time documentary
Oh, those are cool.
where it was high school players that were out basketball. It was two kids, and it followed them from like maybe 8th grade all the way up to the pros. Like it was really cool, like their families and where they came from. And I haven't watched it in a while, so I can't give specifics like where they were. Chicago. I want to say they were in Chicago, but Could be wrong. It was really good.
They made
Yep.
it to the
Then you're
NBA.
invested, huh?
They made it to the NBA.
I can't remember if they did. They might have gotten like maybe
Spoiler alert.
undrafted. Like, yeah. Well,
Could they
now
beat
they're
me in
probably
basketball?
pushing. If this was 30 years ago, it was filmed before that, so they're pushing 40 something, 50 something. I
Yeah.
think they played overseas. I think they played overseas.
Okay.
Is really what I can remember, but I haven't watched it since like probably late 90s. Okay, next movie.
How many you got left?
I got like 3 or 4.
Okay.
One was already mentioned. That was already.
Oh, Pulp Fiction.
My bad. I
Yeah,
spoiled
Pulp
the shit
Fiction,
out
yeah.
of it.
That's all right.
That's
That was
right.
a bad job by me.
Lion King came out in '94. Lion King.
Never
which
heard
is-
of it.
Yeah, that's like your favorite. It's like your favorite. Oh,
Lasagna.
That's what I did when
Yeah.
Jordan was born.
Yeah.
I
You
held
have
him up
to.
to the sky.
All right. The next
a
one we
banger, though.
have. That's what?
That's a banger of a movie.
Yeah, a lot of people like that movie. I saw it way too many times because
I
that
saw
was
the
brand-
play. I'm just kidding.
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding.
I didn't see the remake with Beyonce.
Ah. yeah.
Oh, I didn't either.
She just sent flowers to Jack White.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that's
god.
nice. Her
The-
new album's really good.
But she thanked him for inspiring Cowboy, whatever it's called.
Carter?
Cowboy
Oh,
Crunch,
really?
Or whatever
Oh,
it's
that's
called.
cool.
Yeah.
This
Jack
ain't
White.
Texas. This ain't Texas.
It's
All
a
right.
lot of covers, but it's good.
Yeah.
On the list, very quick. Has names kind of sort of. It's called The Professional or Leon the Professional in quotes.
Nope. Never heard of it.
Natalie
Blank stare.
Portman's first movie, maybe she was like 12 or 13. Really
Okay.
good movie. He's an assassin. This foreign guy's an assassin, and she lives in the same apartment, and her parents are fucked. So she like hangs out with him, and he teaches her how to be an assassin.
Ah,
Oh, that's
Pretty
dope.
good.
That's fun.
There's a lot of assassins killing
It's a good
people.
time.
So it's good. Yeah, it was good.
That actually does sound pretty cool.
It was
Her
good.
first movie was The Phantom Menace. That's all. That's my head.
That's when her life started.
Yeah, nothing
Well,
before that.
right. So this was So this was a couple years before that. She
Wow,
was like a
that's
little
crazy, though.
kid. Yeah.
She must have been like 11 because I'm pretty sure she was only like 16 in Star Wars.
Really?
I thought so.
I know.
Hey, Google. How old's Natalie Portman? She's 42 now.
So this was 30 years ago. So she was 12. Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
So she was 17 in Phantom Menace.
That was what, 90?
99?
99.
Oh, Phantom Menace?
Yep. Phantom Menace
Yeah.
was 99. Yup. Because Brie was pregnant.
She was in her
Right.
20s in Phantom Menace.
Well, this is 94 and she was 12.
Yeah. She was
Yeah.
17.
Have another drink.
That's all right. I can't do math. I can't do math and
host.
host a podcast.
All right,
Fair.
last three on the list. We have
3? God damn.
last 3. Well, one is
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction. We already talked about it.
All
One of
right.
the best movies of all time. One of my
Yes.
favorites of all time.
Yes. Well, that
Sounds
inspired
about
me.
boxing.
That inspired me more than anything in my life.
Yep. It's about orange juice, not real orange juice. There.
Wow.
Right? That's pretty bad. Okay. The next 2 on the list. One of these is one of my all-time favorite movies also. And the other one is IMDb's #1 movie of all time that's been on the #1
Whoa.
on their list for
Okay.
at least 10 or 15 years.
Oh, I know
Okay.
what that one is too,
All right.
actually.
So the next one I have is Forrest Gump, which I remember
That's not-
seeing the trailer when we were in Hyattsville. Seeing the trailer for that and going, what the fuck is this movie going to be about? Because it showed him playing football. It showed him in the
Right.
war. It showed him all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And I love that movie.
that
I
is
don't
It's
care.
it's
so
one of the
good.
best. That's Jen's favorite.
Right? I
Yeah.
don't care what anybody says. If they don't like it, if they say it's stupid or if
No, it
it's
is.
so good.
It's perfect.
If you don't like that movie, you don't have a soul.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, got legs, Lieutenant Dan. I just felt like run. There's so many quotes. That's the most quotable movies of the last 30 years.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
That's definitely in
Chocolates.
my top 3. Yeah.
Nice.
I thought that was going to be IMDb's #1 movie when you said
Nope.
that.
IMDb's #1. I have on DVD and I have not watched it since it came out or whatever. And I want to every time and I just don't. Is Shawshank Redemption.
Ah.
I've never
interesting.
seen that movie.
Do you know what it's about?
I do know it's about. It's Morgan Freeman, right? In prison.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, I need to watch that really.
Who
really
wrote
bad.
Who wrote the story?
Oh, is it? Are you asking
Yeah,
Jordan?
Or yeah,
It's
Uh,
either
fucking- I
it's Stephen
don't
King,
know.
I think, right?
Stephen King.
Stephen King.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Same with like, didn't he do Stand By Me too, which goes back? That always
Mhm.
freaks me out that he did Stand By Me,
Yep.
And
which
it,
is also
right?
it. Well,
And
yeah,
what?
it.
It,
Yeah, but I mean, like horror movies are more of his domain.
Yeah,
yeah.
But
yeah,
Shawshank
Shining and
Redemption
stuff.
isn't a horror movie. It's a little
No.
supernatural though, isn't it?
I don't.
It has a weird thing in it.
Isn't it really sad?
It's It's got some. Yeah, you might get a few creepers in that one. Yeah, but
Okay.
it's really
I
good.
saw it. I don't
should
remember
watch
it. I saw it in
I need to
94
see that
probably.
movie.
Yeah,
It's Shawshank Prison, right? Like that's the.
I don't
I guess
remember.
technically.
I really
And
don't.
they
I don't remember the
it,
movie. It's probably
you
the
don't remember
90s.
it?
I don't remember the 90s.
Hannah loves that movie.
Oh,
Hannah
okay.
loves Shawshank Redemption.
Gotcha.
That's
That's
Larry's.
wild.
That's Larry's favorite movie. Larry's favorite
Yeah.
movie of all time. He's mentioned that a few times. He watched it
Interesting.
like every day, and I was like, I don't know if I can watch it every day. So that's
Forrest
my
Gump though is because I love Forrest Gump because it has every genre in it throughout the
Right?
movie. Like it's so funny at the beginning that has war and then the sports and
Yep.
then it just is a fucking. It's like getting into a car wreck in the end. It's so sad.
Oh
Yeah,
my God. When she
Oh
dies.
my
Spoiler
God.
alert.
yeah, that's
If you haven't
Jenny.
seen
but
Forrest
like
Gump,
all the stuff he said.
I
Like,
love you.
I'm sorry I
Oh.
ruined your Black
I'm not a
Panther
smart man.
party.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Lieutenant
Oh,
Dan, ice
She tastes-
cream.
oh my God. I gotta
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
cry
He brings
my
some
eyes
ice
out, though.
cream, and then he says she tasted like cigarettes. I didn't like
She
it.
tasted like cigarettes, Lieutenant Dan.
And
Oh
then
my God.
Then he's in her dorm room or whatever, and she takes off her clothes, and he's sitting there, and he's like, "Uh-oh," and she's like, "Oh, that's okay, it's okay," and they were just sitting there. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Forrest, come on,
He
man!"
fumbled. He
He
fumbled.
he finished way early.
Did they? What was he just slow? I mean,
He was on the spectrum.
he's on the spectrum. Okay, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
100%.
now it'd be
Yeah.
did anyone ever like write an article about what his diagnosis was?
I'm
I
sure
bet
it's
you
out
they,
there.
dude. I've
Oh
seen
my
so
God,
many.
yeah.
I'm
It's-
sure there's something.
Do you think it's like autism or something like that?
Well,
or-
that's like
That's my guess.
Rain Man. We
Yeah.
watched
Autism.
Rain Man back in the day, and it's got to be similar.
yeah.
Although Rain Man
He's
wasn't
autistic.
as
I've taught my Forrest
He was
Gumps.
super high functioning autistic. Rain Man.
Rain Man or Forrest Gump.
Well, kind of both.
Yeah, but it was different too because Rain Man just repeated stuff. He didn't really, but Forrest Gump would talk like regular.
But Rain Man had
Slower.
the counting stuff.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was.
That's why it's a spectrum. It's a little different.
Yeah, it hits everybody different. Oh, that was cool, Steve. I know you're right.
Yeah.
That list is crazy.
That is a crazy
They all
list.
came out the same year.
Yeah. Oh, and then
Those final
one,
three are crazy.
Yeah, well, as I wrote them down, I was like, those last three. I even like it. There's a little separate line, and I was like, holy shit, those three. And then
That's
one
wild.
that actually turns 40 this year is one of my favorites, and I have a poster up there. It's
Full Metal
16
Jacket.
candles. No, 16 candles.
Ooh, man, that movie did not age well.
And that's what everybody says, but come on,
It
man.
did not.
Long Duck Dong is funny as shit, dude.
Right, and that's
Every time they
exactly
say
what's
his
wrong.
name, there's a gong in the background.
Bong.
Come on, man. What's
I
that
used
do?
to imitate that one line
So
all the time.
fun.
Very clever dinner.
What,
Quiche.
What's the director's name again? Is Phillips or something?
John
John Hughes.
Landis or John Hughes.
John
I mean.
Hughes.
John
Yeah.
Hughes.
Yeah.
I like
He was,
Breakfast Club better, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot of people like it. It was
I love 16 Candles. Oh my
yeah, I
God.
love both.
Back
was
in the
pretty
day, it
good.
was so funny when you could laugh at that stuff.
You, bro,
I'm just kidding.
still-
I'm just kidding.
It is. There are
You have
some
to-
parts where you're like,
you have to
oh,
watch
okay.
it for the time it was made. When
Yeah,
we were
'cause if
assholes.
I've only seen 16 Candles once. It was like a while ago.
Yeah, it's for your generation.
Science
It's going
is-
to be a little.
Yeah,
Weird Science. Have you seen Weird Science, Jordan?
never heard of it.
Okay, well, if you want to see Iron Man before he was Iron Man, watch
Yeah.
Weird Science, and it's Anthony Michael Hall and this other kid who isn't famous at all. They're two nerds, and they make a girl off a computer. But the bad kid, like the bully from his school, was Robert Downey Jr. when he was like a little punk.
Yeah.
RDJ.
Yeah,
Yep.
and he's a great part in that.
Was that before the cocaine?
It was right around that time. Him and Anthony Michael Hall did a bunch of movies together. Johnny Be Good, where he's a football player, and Robert Downey Jr. was his goofy friend who was like this fucking doofus. He was good in that kind of stuff.
I
They
love
did a lot of movies
RDJ.
together. Yep.
Yep.
All right, that was my yeah.
Cool. That was
my-
awesome. Thanks, Steve.
Oh, I try.
All
So
right.
get your pizza, Camargo's Cucina. No.
All right.
I
Yeah.
wish I knew Devin wasn't coming because I actually have a jambalaya, but it's really only for you two.
Oh,
So next time Devin's not on, I got one.
okay. Or we can, whatever.
Wait,
It's
is he
gonna be
still
too
is he still
long.
coming? Is he still coming? I mean, I'm just
I
asking because it's not
I don't
9 o'clock.
know. I mean,
Okay.
I
he
figured we're
probably got
probably
hung up
wrapping
at
up
work or
soon.
something. So
Yeah.
All right, so go. So do, and then you can cut it up maybe or not.
Me?
I could theoretically. It depends how late y'all want to stay on.
I don't think I have enough time to stay
All
on
right.
for
Yeah,
what I
we'll
want
just
to
do
do.
it. We'll do it another time.
It's probably at least 30 minutes.
He
Like
won't
it's
show
kind
up
of a
another
bigger
time.
one. Yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
It's
That'll
a
be fun.
game. It's a game for you two.
Okay. Well, that'd be great.
Oh,
Yeah. No,
I
definitely
love
save it for
games.
next
I love
time.
games.
Save
Oh,
it for
yeah,
next time.
no.
Let's do one quick news story.
Cool.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And everyone can look forward to Jordan's Jambalaya next episode or
I'm
so.
way excited. Let's do a show tomorrow.
Devin can
We
be
are
here.
going to
He
do
can
a
definitely
live.
help,
I'm
but
sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, like, not to leave Devin out. He could definitely be here for it, but it'll probably just be mainly you two engaged in it.
Gotcha. You notice I trimmed my beard, Steve?
I did, but I didn't want to say anything because if it was like that last time,
I trim it. I try to keep it neat.
yeah, mine's definitely not neat. Yours looks good.
Yeah. Those Tik Toks, especially if you've got the camera down low, is like beard. Anyway,
You like it. You like it a lot.
it's fine.
Jesus.
It's because I'm lazy.
Well, I hear you. That's why I trim mine every month or 6 weeks.
I should trim. Maybe I'll trim it this weekend. Fine, thanks.
Poor Steve.
Thanks. No, I'm gonna trim it this weekend.
Okay, let's do one quick news story and then we'll go. Ready?
All right. In
Because
the
this
news,
is literally breaking news.
All right,
Well, not really.
do your song. Do your song.
Breaking news.
Or
My
your intro.
song?
Don't you have an intro to the news? Oh, I thought you
I
had one.
had an entertainment news one.
Yeah.
All right.
Da-na-na-na-na, Steve's entertainment news.
Yeah,
Da-na-na-na-na.
it sounds
This
familiar. Don't get
This
sued
is
for that.
da-na-na-na-na, Steve's breaking news. Da-na-na.
There we go.
Anyway, no, this is huge story that's going to affect all of us in the next 3 months.
Oh,
Like-
I thought you were gonna eclipse next week. That's good too. Go ahead.
May, June, July.
That all broke up, but that's okay. I didn't hear a word you said, Steve.
I just said I thought it was you were gonna say something about the eclipse. That's once in 45 years or
You
something.
know
That's
what
gonna
I
be cool.
care about an eclipse? Zero. I don't
Wow.
give a shit.
I'm gonna be standing outside going live and putting you and making sure you're live watching me. Go
I mean,
out.
I'll watch
Got
it, but
You
No,
should
you
scold
won't. You
him
gotta
the
wear
whole time.
glasses.
like to actually go outside and look at it, I don't care.
You won't have
Get
to.
you
It's
out of
gonna
work.
be dark. It's gonna
Well,
be nighttime for
But
5
I mean, like,
minutes.
if I like, it doesn't matter. I just think eclipses. I think it's any eclipse that's happened in my life, I have not cared about.
And
Wow, do
Okay,
you hate
fine.
space?
yeah, what do you
No,
hate?
I mean, it's
like
fine.
things
It's
that never
just, I
happened.
don't-
Cool.
Supposedly this one goes back to like 79 where it's going to be this clear. That's what I heard. I don't know that.
The
Don't quote
stars
me. Okay.
align in
A lot of
cool
times,
way.
it's cloudy as fuck around here anyway, so you can't
Yeah,
see
they're
it.
True.
saying so far that it's looking good. All right, what's your breaking story then?
No,
Real
this
quick,
is-
sorry, the last eclipse, remember
Oh yeah.
a political affiliation, whatever, but remember when Trump looked straight
Oh,
at
yeah.
no God.
No, that was my
Yep,
favorite part.
Yep. Yep.
That
I
was
Like,
my
remember that too.
favorite
I was
part.
like, was he supposed to do that?
What a fool.
I will
Oh,
admit, I looked up a couple times real quick just to see. I was like, cool.
Let me see if I can catch a glimpse.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
And you,
Ah,
you
my
couldn't see
retinas!
shit. Yeah.
No glare when
Yeah.
I look.
Oh my! Last time what I did. See, now we're
Yeah.
gonna talk about the fucking.
Sorry. Okay.
Last time
Look in
I
the
went out.
shoebox.
You can
Look in
look.
the shoebox.
You can look through your tree,
Yeah.
and you can see circles like little. It looks like little moons.
Yeah.
If you
little
look at
crescents.
the shadow, you can see
What
like
the
little moons where the eclipse is happening. That's what I did. I was like, "Yeah, look at that, huh?"
That's pretty cool too. That's
It was
pretty cool
alright.
too.
I'm
took
gonna
a
send you all
picture.
kinds
You're
of
such a
videos.
hater of
I
eclipses.
know.
I
I'm gonna
don't-
send him
I
live
just-
video. And
What the
I just
hell?
can't. So they're shut. They declared a
You
state
spent all
of
week writing a
emergency
paper,
in
you nerd,
Illinois
and you know like
or something.
eclipses?
Was it? I think it's just crazy.
Washington County closed schools 2 hours early
Wait, what? When?
for the
For the
eclipse because they
eclipse.
don't want kids walking home in the dark.
Are you serious? That way?
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
they said. Yeah,
How dark is it gonna
Supposed to
get?
go. It's supposed. That's what I
that's what
said.
I'm saying.
This one's
It's not gonna be that dark.
supposed to get pretty dark. This one's supposed. We're in the. Did you see the map where it goes from like Texas,
Yeah.
Texas right over like Cleveland and shit? So we're
Yeah.
pretty close.
So anyway, one of the states declared a state of emergency because it's an eclipse.
I don't.
I'm sorry,
understand
that's
that part.
ridiculous.
I don't
Anyway.
understand that part.
This is a bigger story and more impactful for everyone. And it's not going to be for however long the eclipse takes. This is going to be 3 months. Starting at the end of this month.
The end of this month, so that'd be May. So May, June, July.
What month is this?
It's April.
So the end of the start. Yeah, okay, you're
July.
right.
Yeah.
May, June.
So May, June,
all right, maybe
July.
2 months. All right, 2 months.
So it's for those 2 months.
Yes.
Cicadas.
Cicadas.
There are going to be
Fuck them.
billions with
What
a B. Billions of periodical cicadas from 2 broods,
No.
including a 13-year brood in Maryland, will emerge this spring in a rare synchronized event that hasn't happened since 1803.
Bro.
It will be.
I believe it when I see it.
It'll be.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming. It'll be an especially noisy
That's what she
spring
said.
with emergences of both 17-year cicadas in brood 13 and the 13-year cicadas in brood. I'm looking at Roman numerals trying to translate. 19. The Great Southern Brood.
Wait, we just had the 17-year cicadas.
Exactly.
17 years ago.
No, like 2 years ago when I went.
There's different
Exactly.
cycles of them. There's different cycles.
It's all.
So this is going to be anyway. This is going to be. Let's see. Cicadas should start tunneling towards the surface when soil temperatures reach 64 degrees. In Maryland, that should be in late April through mid-May.
Yeah, I was gonna say May.
So in 2021, there was a brood that came out.
Yep, I remember that. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. But this is going to be 2
More?
different ones at the same time. It's going to cover like from the Midwest to the East Coast. And it's going to be billions with a B.
How come I have not heard of this and it's going to happen in a couple weeks?
So Mike
I did hear
Robb,
about it, but
professor emeritus at University of Maryland, told WTOP that decibel levels are expected to reach 100, possibly higher,
what?
which they compared to the noise levels generated by motorcycles or chainsaws of these cicadas.
What?
The second
No
and third
way.
weeks of May. If people are saying, hey, didn't we just have those guys a few years back in 2021? I thought it was 17 years. No, almost every year, in some parts of the country, there are going to be periodical cicadas emerging. There are many, many different broods, and they emerge at different points in time.
I was thinking
Go ahead.
that cicadas and eclipses both, to be honest. They always say it's this rare event for the first time in all these years, but I feel like it does happen pretty often.
Yeah, well, not this particular.
100 decibel? That's loud.
Because there's going to be so many. That's why. It's not just one brood that's coming in. Like one
Can we
brood
kill
comes
them?
out. Can you kill them?
Yeah.
I don't think you can help but kill them. They're going to be everywhere. They're going to be all over the ground. They're going to be in the trees, flying into
Stink
cars.
bugs at one time?
Huh?
There's going to be
Oh,
the
the
stink
stink
bugs at
bugs.
one time?
Yeah, it's going to be like the stink bugs. And so this will be Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Missouri, Mississippi, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. Now,
So we can kill them.
yes, feel free.
It's not a praying mantis situation.
No. Now there is a story that happened. I guess the last time they came out, there were some cicadas who ended up getting mixed up with some psilocybin fungus,
Ooh.
Jesus.
which
Good
is
for them.
like mushrooms.
Yeah.
And what it does is it turns them ultra sexualized. So they come out of the ground in order to have sex, right? I mean, that's basically what they do. They come out to reproduce. They have sex in the trees. The eggs or whatever, the fertilized eggs drop into the ground and burrow underground for 17, 13 years, whatever. So anyway, they come out to have sex. And that's what all the noise is. It's how they attract the mates.
That's kind of like.
What are they doing
Never
underground for all
mind.
those years?
growing.
That's it. They're
I don't
sitting
know.
in compact dirt.
I don't really.
Steve's onto it. I think
I've
he's
seen-
onto something.
That's right. I mean, what else are you gonna do for 17 years
They're
so you can
warming up.
actually do it? You
Be
gotta-
prepared.
yeah.
They're
Yeah, you
warming up.
gotta.
Anyway, when they find these magic mushrooms, right?
Yep.
They will sometimes have frenzied sex until their genitals fall off.
Respect.
Right? That's hardcore.
I mean,
Wait,
your
say it one more
purpose-
time. They do.
Wow.
Say it one more time. They do what?
They engage in hypersexual behaviors
Until it falls off.
and will have frenzied sex until their genitals fall off.
That sounds like something I would love. Well, except for
You
the
love
end.
that?
Except for the end. I mean, it might be worth it. If you have to wait 17 years, just do it until it falls off. I mean,
Yeah, because they're
Yeah.
probably dead
You
after
better
that,
die
right?
after that, dude.
I might die during that if if my heart,
true.
you know, maybe
That's true.
like, and if it falls off, then you don't have to worry about it again.
No,
Well,
So you
do
wait
they-
17 years, you use it till it's over, and then it falls off. Kind of like a popsicle on a popsicle stick. You like work a popsicle, and the next thing you know, all you got left is a little piece of wood, then you throw it away. You had a
I
popsicle.
started with those little piece of wood, Steve.
Well, especially if it's cold, it's not going to be very big at all anyway.
Right.
So whatever.
All right. Well, I do have one more story, but I'm going to skip it because we've been going really long. We're over about an hour and 15 minutes.
About to fall off.
Right? Yeah. I got to go. I got to go have some magic mushrooms real quick.
Oh, nice.
Anyway,
I hope
thanks
it's a-
for joining the Steve's Diner podcast.
This was a good one. We did not talk about, you know what?
Poop?
Yeah. Did
No,
we?
No.
No,
No.
Nice.
I told you that's. Yeah.
That was
I did
good.
say I was taking a poop before, and that's
I
why I was
did
a little
think,
late.
yeah.
But
Well, I mean, we can
Yeah.
only do so much. What do you expect?
it wasn't a topic of conversation.
But I do have a really great video for you next time. Besides Jordan's jambalaya, I have a story about a guy who ended up with over 150 live bugs in his face. So definitely tune in for that one next time.
Oh
Oh,
fuck!
okay.
It's a video, so
Oh,
definitely don't eat lunch before that.
Watch it on YouTube.
Right? Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
oh yeah. And the next show, are people going to tune in? Are we going to try something a little different?
We might try to
Maybe.
go live next time. Yeah, I didn't want to do it this time because
Yeah, you don't have to explain. Yeah, next time we might though. They might come back for it if they know it's going live.
right. So yeah. So next time, probably live on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. What? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could go live on YouTube also, but I don't think anybody will
MySpace.
watch it.
MySpace. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking that's what you'll get more people on Facebook because we all have so many friends that would
Right.
listen rather than TikTok or something like that. But
Right.
oh
And
yeah,
so-
hey, if you're listening to this for the first time from TikTok and you saw a video about somebody running over somebody on a bike, and then you
Oh, yeah.
clicked on it, and then you clicked on Steve's Diner podcast, and you started following it, and now
Right.
you're here. Holy shit! Thank you, and
Yeah.
welcome to the show.
Good to
And he
have
Hey,
you.
stayed
listener.
through all of this. That's a big time,
Right, and they
That's-
made
yeah.
it to the end. And props. And if you comment that you signed up and you follow Steve's Diner podcast,
You get a
I'll
free,
follow you.
if you live
Okay.
in Maryland, you're going to die shirt.
Oh, bro, I got so much free shit now. I'm gonna start giving it away because I did a videos and I have so much stuff.
All right.
have so
I'll
much
take
stuff.
something.
Yeah, you want a
Comment
big
the word
you-
Jordan.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, that is like secret code. That's a good idea. Let's
That's a
do
good
it.
idea.
Yep.
Jordan.
All right,
is
you
the
give
code.
away this stuff.
Yeah.
Say mushroom bug.
Mushroom bug. Yeah.
That means you
Stefan
made it to the
Diggs.
end.
Yeah.
Mushroom, but or cicada. Oh, yeah, because who's talking about cicadas?
Cicada's
Bob?
hard to spell.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
just tried looking it
C's.
up 3 times and I got all kinds of weird stuff. I was like, so I had to lean over and talk into it because I was not spelling it. Autocorrect did not even help me at all. I saw some stuff I probably shouldn't have seen.
Oh,
They
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. I just made that up.
All right, y'all. Well, thanks for joining. And yeah, we will see you again next time on Steve's Diner Podcast.
Ciao.
Bye.